Good evening and welcome to another live stream. Tonight we are playing a game that has been on my list for quite some time. Usually we do this on the Monday night, but tonight is this week is a bit different from all of the other weeks. That is a thing that happens every now and then. We have to exchange to a different night. Tonight we're taking a closer look at the Orion conspiracy, and we also have this. We happen to have this in a big box. Minimum requirements for this title is a 386 computer with a 4 megabyte hard drive, 4 megabyte memory, 10 megabytes of hard disk space, double speed CD-ROM drive, and a VESA compliant SVGA card. And this is a very interesting box. Not because of all of these awesome screenshots that you see featured at the rear side of the box, but also because of what is inside of the box. So let's have a closer look, because there is something inside of this box that has not been opened, and I will not open it at all. Unless we really need to. Interesting. Alright, it starts with this little help sheet on how to get started. How the game works and stuff like that. That might be interesting. It says how to test your memory, how to change your memory, getting up speed, making the most of your PC. PCs are awkward things. You care for them, you clean them, even feed them with great games, but they are still temperamental. This sheet is in addition to the information contained in the manual. To get the very best out of your PC, you might want to read the text below. Here we have some examples of config.sys files and auto-exit.bat files, which will optimize the setup on your PC. The lines marked with a asterisk are essential to run the Orion conspiracy. Very interesting. For people that missed it, last Sunday, 2 days ago, we were... Zo, mijn haar vandaag, tering. 2 days ago, we were on the attic and we were working on the Sound Blaster to put that in the MS-DOS machine, because Nico sent us a Sound Blaster. Let's just stick with the cap tonight. Why not? That's why I keep all of the Dosgamert caps. And yes, there's even a red one. What's also inside of the box? There's, of course, commercials. And dude, don't you just love these posters? Oh, Lords of Midnight, also by Domark. Never heard of this game. Same requirements. Screenshots and stuff like that. Also made by Domark. Hey Ultrafin. And here's another commercial for a game called Tank Commander. And it's upside down. Another title that I never really played, to be fair. Don't you just love these commercials? Alright, another commercial. We're not out of the woods yet. Championship Manager 2. It's the game of the year. Alright, I see somebody talking about a comic book manual. Here we got this manual, and look at the PCB going on this side, and I like the metal and the warning stripes. Here's the table of contents, which is on this small little page. This page doesn't come further than that. Daar zat ik nog aan te denken, Paul. Alright, I should totally read this, I guess. The following information is restricted to Kobayashi employees with security clearance Oscar 5 and above. Any unauthorized person coming into possession of these documents should contact Kobayashi security immediately for retrieval and interrogation. Violation of this instruction is a capital offense. Extract from Modern Corporations, an impartial guidebook by Professor Carol M. Phelan, DSCE, published by Kobayashi Press. Date of incorporation, 25th of May, 2067. Number of employees, 8.3 million. Merchant vessels, support vessels, it's all about the fleet. Military vessels, classified. The Kobayashi Corporation is one of the biggest in the galaxy, with installations in all major star systems, and a fleet of deep spacecraft that is 30 times the size of the largest planetary navy. Kobayashi interests range from organic farming and exploitation of natural resources to scientific research on the cutting edge of technology. After the mass consolidation following the corporation war, Kobayashi was one of the first companies to retain its original identity, and so it continued its 93 years of existence untainted by impure mergers. By forming the strategic alliances with companies, Kobayashi now has a considerable influence over 30% of the galactic economy. Kobayashi is well known as being one of the most security conscious of the major corporations. By enforcing a strict employee inbreeding policy, it ensures that no disloyalty can be engendered through poor partner selection. Another established method of safeguarding confidentiality is, of course, the corporate army. And the Kobayashi security force is highly regarded by its competitors as utilizing violence in the most thorough, efficient, and financially astute way. Ooh. Holy shit. And this goes on like forever about the memorandum, the Kobayashi Corporation standing orders, as well as the... I'm not sure if that's a weapon. This is how you install the game. And there's a quote at the rear side of the book, and it states, "Believe half of what you hear and none of what you see." Ooh. I assume this is a registration form, so you could register your game. And somebody was talking about a comic book. Well, I think this is it. It's Devlin's story, The Orion Conspiracy. Believe half of what you hear and none of what you see. Written by Andy Blasdell and Simon Lipowitz. Art by Fangorn. Here we go. The manual. I won't read the manual. This is probably something you'll find on archive. It's not that thick. It might only contain just about 4 to 6, maybe 8 pages. Trust no one. No one is to trust. And of course, why not? There's a CD-ROM in here with a demo, so you could give away a part of the game to one of your favorite friends. And then we have this Domark. Well, it's a paper / plastic jewel kind of case. It's not a jewel case, but it fits the original CD. This one hasn't been used, that's for sure. At least not in a while, because I'm playing a digital version, which is just the same. No worries. And there's one more thing inside that I really want to show you. Open this envelope in extreme emergencies only. Hints and tips are enclosed. This contents of the envelope will help you finish the first 25% of the Orion Conspiracy. Open this envelope at any other time and you will be doing yourself and the game a huge injustice. It's still sealed. But that's a really interesting take on how to add stuff to your big box. So I'm closing the big box right now with the envelope inside. I'll put back the sleeve. And that will do. I could just put it right here. Put Commander Keen on top just to safeguard it. Alright, I think everything is working. Interesting, what is this? Aha. Alright, let's go to the right layout. Beeld zie je erbij. Here we go. Layer management, layer management, layer management. You never learn, Bart, you never learn. Alright, let's try that again. Better, yay. So, the Orion conspiracy. I got the game right here, and it's probably... It has like a beefy intro. So let's see how that will work. In the meantime... Alright, here we go. Start the game. And we can choose between the Orion Conspiracy Sound Blaster, Gravis Ultrasound. Hey, DOSBox is not in this setup? Question mark. I'll add it. Window capture, game, DOSBox. Whatever. Just pick one. There are a lot of them in here. Boom. Is it gonna work? There it is. Yeah. Let's see. Of course we're gonna play it with Sound Blast there. Don't worry. Yeah, put the game window right there. Minimize that window. Here we go. Thanks, Alot. Don't worry, there's no up and down in space. He doesn't feel a thing about the rotational... Hey, Crazy Gamer Studios. Let's just act like tonight is a Monday. Hey, Willie. Cheers, everybody. Hey, Marco. Small sewage system.
You must be Devlin McCormack. Hello, I'm Susan La Paz, Executive Officer of this facility. On behalf of the captain and the crew of Cerberus, I would like to extend my deepest sympathy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How was your journey?
Long. I haven't been off-world in a while. You tend to forget how big this goddamn universe really is.
I know what you mean. You must be tired. I'll show you to your quarters. We have a spare room for visiting officials. It's one of the nice ones.
When's the funeral service?
Tomorrow morning. The captain figured you'd want to get back home as soon as possible afterwards, so we'll send you out in the shuttle tomorrow afternoon. The ship you arrived on, the Koshiro, has some more business to take care of in this quadrant. You'll rendezvous with her before she heads back. That way you don't have to wait a week until she delivers the next supply pod.
Good. I'm not sure I want to stay too long on the edge of a black hole.
It's perfectly safe, I assure you. And if the geostationary boosters ever failed, we'd have more than enough time to evacuate before anyone was in danger.
That's reassuring to know.
It's about time, Ward. You've known about this for a week, and you're still late.
I was fucking busy, okay? This the guy? Patty the leprechaun?
Yeah, and show some respect, will you?
What's the matter?
Standard procedure. Anyone new has to be checked in by security. It's just a formality.
It would be a formality. I seen your file, McCormick. If it was up to me, there's no way I'd let a sicko like you on board. You're unstable. Dangerous.
Christ, Ward, leave it alone. He's only here for his son's funeral.
He's nuts. Shell-shocked from the war. He drove his own wife to suicide. Take my advice. Don't date this guy.
You asshole! Will you shut up?
Look, if you don't want me on board...
Unfortunately, it's not about what I want. The captain invited you here. All I'm supposed to do is confirm your identity and check you for weapons.
Which you have done?
I haven't searched him yet.
I think you've done enough for one day. Leave him alone.
Okay, but I'm watching you, McCormick. You put your Irish nose where it's not wanted and I'll cut it off.
Holy shit, he's almost racist.
So sorry about that.
I must put him on my Christmas card list.
Can you believe the company? They take the most racist, sexist, bigoted numbskull in the galaxy and put him in charge of the guns?
Maybe they're hoping he'll shoot himself in the foot.
Maybe they are. Come on, this way.
The thing is, the Orion conspiracy was one of the first games on the planet where there was cursing.
His body is lost to us.
Like,
We lay
fuck.
this plaque in his memory, so that he will live on in our hearts, as a colleague and as a friend. Mr. McCormick, would you like to say something?
Thank you. Yeah. Look, I know I've never met any of you before, but I appreciate your presence here now. I wasn't a good father to Danny. I let him down. Badly. Even drove him away. If I had taken the time to understand what he was going through, rather than worrying about my own problems, then he might not have left. And ultimately might not have died so young. To lose someone close to you, it hurts like no physical pain can hurt. But with time, the pain lessens. It can become bearable, but to lose your child, it's like being killed over and over again. The pain is relentless. Danny, I'm sorry. You were all I had. And I never realized that until you were lost to me forever. Forgive me.
See? I told you he was a head case.
Shut up!
McCormack, your son's death was no accident. It was murder. The note signed from a friend. My God, it can't be true. But if it is, I swear I will kill whoever was responsible for Danny's death.
I just took out the manual. Look up if there's a way to save the game and load if necessary, because I was messing around with that yesterday just to see if I could get the game to work and stuff like that. This is how you use the setup, how to put in the DMA channel, memory, creating a boot disk, extended memory, error messages, unable to open file. Wait, this is a really interesting way of writing a playing the game. Clicking on the status icon at the bottom of the screen gives you access to the main menu. Here you can change audio, speech, and control options, and more importantly, save and load your games. Is that with F1? Hey, Rock Dad!
Hi there, would you like to sign my petition?
You can see what objects you are carrying by moving the crosshair to the bottom of the screen or by pressing space. Holy shit. The window was not focused. Status. Save game. Interesting. This is some good intel. Something just to look up. I mean, we played games like MDK, where halfway through the stream we didn't get the save function to work, and it turned out that was a bug or something. Alright, first thing that I always notice when I'm here is that the frame rate is a little bit low, or at least it looks low.
Looks like a complete entertainment system.
Ooh, maybe we could turn on the subtitles. Wow, you even have controls.
Looks like a complete entertainment system.
That doesn't hurt.
Danny painted better than that when he was a kid.
Danny with 3 N's? Alright, I do think that the speed of the subtitles can be increased a bit.
It's a small chest of drawers.
Right, and now lower it just 1 tad, and that should do it.
It's a table.
Perfect! Oh, hello. Yes, let the developers know I found a typo. I believe we're running around in a circle. Let's take the elevator. Use. Let's go to the 2nd floor. Ooh! Kaufman! Kiss me! Ah, talk.
You were working with Danny, weren't you?
Sometimes, yes. I'm sorry about your loss, Mr. McCormick. We all are.
What is your job?
I'm just your run-of-the-mill, jack-of-all-trades scientist, I guess. I doctored in mathematics, so that qualifies me for just about anything.
What's it like to work here?
It was good. I enjoyed it. Well, as much as you can enjoy being stuck in the middle of nowhere with 19 people who don't get on.
You say was good. What changed?
You, of all people, should know that. Danny was my friend, my best friend. Everything's different now.
I'm sorry. I should have realized.
That's all right. We both lost someone close to us.
How well did you know Danny?
He was a good friend. Whatever happened, no matter how many problems he had, he was there for me when I needed him. Out here, you need all the help you can get just to get by.
What do you know about Danny's death?
I only know that it's affected us all deeply.
That's lame.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
No, nothing at all. Everything was fine.
What is your background?
I've been working out in the field for 3 years now. Prior to that, I was at university.
I'll talk to you later, if I may.
I'll be happy to help you in any way I can.
So people just randomly wander about through the ship. That's how you meet people.
He's the communications officer.
Oh. They always try to find a cute spot.
Pilot, right?
Sure am. Nice, that's me.
Was that you flying escort when I arrived? Those were some nifty moves you pulled.
Hey, that was nothing. I can outfly any Kobayashi jockey. Top of the class in 57.
Really? That's unusual, especially for...
For a woman? Listen, pal, you take your sexist comments and blow them out your ass.
I was going to say, especially for a transport pilot. Security normally get the cream of the crop.
Oh, sorry. Knee-jerk reaction. Some of the guys around here aren't exactly liberated. Actually, I'm combat trained too, just in case, but keep it to yourself. We're not supposed to have combat operatives here.
Sorry to hear that, Crazy Gamer Studios.
Why the secrecy?
Research we do, I guess. Plus the fact we're sharing the station with a competitor, Mogami Hudson.
I thought Mogami Hudson were allied with Kobayashi.
In theory, yes. But if they ever fall out with us, all of a sudden we've got 5 hostiles on board. I'm just part of the insurance policy.
How well did you know Danny?
Not at all in the biblical sense. Bit too young and clean cut for me. I like my men to have a few rough edges.
What do you know about Danny's death?
It shouldn't have happened. All the equipment on the Scout checked out. There must have been a malfunction on the probe.
The probe? Was that the thing that...
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
Just the same to me. Escort the transport every week, puppy walk the techies when they want to take out the Scouts, and just do the driving.
What do you know about Mogami Hudson?
They're miserable assholes, if you ask me. If I have to ferry them about, they don't say a word. And you know me, I like to talk. And they don't want to talk.
What is your background?
I was a teenage rebel. Probably the last of them. After my final joyriding caper, they said to me, go to jail or do fancy flying for a career. I was never any good caged up, so I thought, why not? Signed on the dotted line. So now I get paid for doing what I like best. Well, second best.
Hey Weekly Fan Game and hey Salem.
What is your job?
I fly the shuttle and sometimes the Scouts. I give training to the techies who want to take the Scouts out.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of the Dig vibes.
Did you train my son?
Yes.
I taught Danny to fly, but it wasn't his flying that got him killed.
I know. I wasn't implying anything.
Okay. I checked his Scout myself before he left. It was fine. There was nothing wrong with it.
What's it like to work here?
It's real tough for a girl about town like me, I can tell you. All the guys around here are either rocket scientists or dorks. I want a real man, you know?
What about Ward? He seems the rough and ready type.
Been there, done that. Let me tell you, when I first got here, he was all over me like a bag of fleas. But he was so full of himself, he put me right off. I mean, I like a man to be confident, but when they just assume you want their dicks, it's a bit much. Anyway, just when he thought he had no chance at all with me, I called him to the shuttle. Guess what? I fucked him right there and then on the goddamn floor. Scared the shit out of him. He just couldn't handle it.
What?
Been near me since.
What the fuck?
You sound like quite a tough girl.
I'm more than a match for you, old man.
Hey, less of the old. I could still show you a thing or two.
Promises, promises.
Actually, I used to play a lot of sport when I was young.
What the
Prove your athletic prowess?
Sure, name the game. Yeah.
I don't think pistols are appropriate, so let's use a basketball.
One-on-one? Sounds good to me.
All right. I'll meet you in the volleyball court. Bring your walking stick.
Hey, less of the lip, kid.
I can't wait to wipe that smug male chauvinist grin from your face.
I do like the whole profanity in the game, though.
Every player is constantly showing data relating to the running of the station. Sitting at the controls during a long shift must be a real strain. He's in charge of this facility. I wanted to thank you for your words at the funeral. They...
yeah. That's this guy.
He was a good man. I meant what I said. Anyway, are you packed and ready to go? When the Kushiro's back in range, the shuttle will only have a window of half an hour to rendezvous.
I think I'll stay.
Yeah, about that. I was wondering if I could stay a little longer until the Kushiro brings the next supply pod.
That's a whole week. Why on earth do you want to stay?
I want to get a feel for this place. It's where my son spent his last months alive. It's a sentimental thing, really.
Yeah.
Out of the question. I can't have unauthorized personnel wandering around my station. Regulations forbid it.
But if I could just...
I want you to authorize me.
What is your job?
I make sure this place runs smoothly.
How difficult is it to ensure smooth running?
There may only be 20 people stationed here, but that's both Kobayashi and Mogami Hudson people. And they're two completely different companies, even different cultures. There's always some disagreement or other to sort out.
How well did you know Danny?
I like to get to know all my people. They are my family.
Asking the same things.
Well enough to like him and respect his work.
It's like a really grown-up version of Put Put. Hi, Mr. Firebird.
What is your background?
I started out as a junior officer on board company freighters, working my way up to captain. I'm a leader of men, and I run a tight ship.
Who is your most trusted crew member?
I trust all my crew, Mr. McCormick, or else they wouldn't be on my station.
What's it like to work here?
We are 20 people living and working in a confined space, millions of miles from the nearest planet. It's both crowded and lonely at the same time. The work is uneventful but important.
It must be harder for you. The loneliness of command and all that.
At least I have a job to do. Keeps me busy. What do you do now that you've run out of funerals to attend, that is?
Well, I just sit around the retirement home all day. Now listen, Shannon, you may have 10 years of youth on your side, but I have 10 years more experience. You shouldn't make bets if you don't know the odds. What do you know about Danny's death?
It was a terrible accident. As I am ultimately in charge of this facility, I take responsibility.
What was the result of the investigation?
As you know, Daniel's scoutcraft was lost in the black hole, so we don't have any evidence as to what exactly happened. And I refuse to send any more of my people out to that probe. One death is enough.
Did they retrieve a body?
Did anything unusual happen prior to my son's death?
Mayor threatened to kill me. He has this aversion to authority, but things seem to have calmed down now.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
The other company.
Primarily a mineral exploitation company. Mining, prospecting, that sort of thing.
I have no further questions for you.
If there's anything else I can help you with, please feel free to ask.
Sitting at the controls during a long shift must be a real strain.
Let's see if we can play some basketball. I always have the feeling this part is like with a little bit of parallax scrolling, but it's not. But it's so detailed with gradients and stuff like that. It looks like.
There, the elevator doors.
Yes, use them, you retard. Bleep, bleep, level 1. Oh! Hello.
Looks like Brooks is all ready to prove the superiority of women. Looks like Brooks is all ready to prove the superiority of women. It seems that volleyball is popular here. I never cared much for basketball myself.
Don't run out on me, McCormack. I'm waiting for that game you promised.
Don't worry, I'll be with you soon.
Yeah, let's do some fitness first. Let's
I
hit
used to work out on one of those a while back. I remember having to use one of those when I was working on Frontier ships.
Holy shit, I love the artwork and the vibe that's going on in this game. Ooh.
Someone's been building up their pecs.
Let's get one. Because I saw a picking up icon. That is mine to strain my chest hair whenever I do it without a shirt.
I should be able to use that to contact the control center.
But let's not.
It's where people put their personal belongings while they're training.
He explains everything. How does he know it's locked from all the way across the room?
It's being left unlocked.
That one's open. Ooh, ooh. That's her stuff.
One of Brooks' pass cards.
Oh, let's rob Brooks. Trust no one. Okay. Let's smell her jacket.
Brooks has left her jacket in here. Brooks will surely notice if I don't put her jacket back.
Yeah, she's gonna get mad. Wait.
A standard issue jacket for shuttle pilots. One of the pockets contains a Navcom pass card.
And now we put it back. Place the chest expander.
I'm not dumping things all over the place.
Okay. I had to try.
There's nothing useful left in any of the jacket pockets.
No stick of gum. Alright. I'm just gonna ignore her. Check the other room. Ooh. The media room.
These people sure seem to have a wide selection of entertainment. I never really bother with those things.
I like how generic some
Used to hold food and drink whilst people watch TV.
of the answers are. Like, I don't care for stuff like that. And you're like, that applies to everything he clicks. That the game just
The noise in here could get unbearable.
yeah. Oh, the bar.
Bar worth visiting has a good jukebox.
Let's use it.
Every bar worth visiting has a good jukebox.
Hello.
The catering guy.
The Castellan.
Hi.
Hi there. What can I get you?
Nothing to drink, thank you. Not yet, anyway.
What can I do for you then?
What is your job?
I do the catering. Sure, there's automated food and drink dispensers, but if everybody had to use those for 6 months at a time, there'd be a mutiny. So I'm here to give a little variety, the human touch, as it were.
He's here for the show. He's a man of showbiz.
What's it like to work here?
Since I'm just about the only person on Cerberus who can cook, it's very busy. If it wasn't for Bina, I'd go crazy. We're to be married next year.
How well did you know Danny?
Who?
He only drank socially and never complained about the food. We had a couple of conversations, but he mostly stuck with his colleagues.
What do you know about Danny's death?
It was tragic. Cast a shadow over the whole station. It still hasn't lifted.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
I get to hear most of the gossip, but there wasn't anything worth noting.
What is your background?
I was trained as a chef and worked in one of the company's executive resorts. But when I met Bina, I arranged to be posted wherever she was.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
They don't drink, and they take their food back to their quarters. They're very unsociable.
Ze eten achter een bureau.
Thank you for talking to me.
It's what I'm here for.
I want to talk to the mildly offensive guy. He's an asshole. He doesn't like me.
A security guy I've come across.
Oh, now before I have no clue what's gonna happen talking to that guy. So and while we're doing this, let's speed up the subtitles again. Talk to Ward.
We meet again.
Come to take a swing at me, have you? Make it good. Make it very good. It'll be the only one you get.
I've got better things to do, like find out some answers.
I knew you were one of those pen is bigger than the sword assholes. Get lost.
Well, that's a shame. I figured you of all people would know everything about everyone on this station. I guess I was wrong.
Hey, I know every damn thing. It's my job.
I don't think a hired gun would know the answers to my questions.
Well, why don't you try me, dickwad?
Holy shit.
How well did you know Danny?
He was just another white coat. Didn't mean no harm to me, so I didn't cause no harm to him.
What do you know about Danny's death?
Sucked into a black hole.
He fucked up. You put a techie in a scout, what do you expect? He wasn't a trained pilot. He shouldn't have been out there.
What do you do here?
Listen, Irish. We got niggers, kikes, slant-eyed spicks, and Asians all cooped up within spitting distance of each other. If it wasn't for me, we'd have all sorts of racial shit breaking out.
Okay.
What is it like to work here?
Boring, boring, boring. Tell you what, your boy going down the plug hole was the most excitement we've had in months.
Thank you for your compassion and understanding.
Huh? Anyway, you're lucky you get to go home soon. I'm stuck on this rock for another 8 weeks. It sucks.
His voice somehow reminds me of the acting that you hear in Desperados.
What is your background?
Originally, I trained to be a combat pilot. I had the reflexes and the attitude, but I never was any good with machines, so the bastards threw me out. I'm glad they did. All those smart-ass jockeys are sleazeballs. I got a much more important job now.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
I got called to a disturbance by the captain.
Oh.
Mad Dog Mayor was going crazy over something. He went all quiet when I got down there. Just gave me this dirty look. Shame. I kinda wish he would have taken a pop at me. I would have shown him who was boss.
What do you know about Miami Hudson?
They step out of line, they're fist fodder.
Thank you for giving me a shoulder to cry on.
Whatever you say.
He's just an asshole.
Things a waste of time. I find those things a waste of time.
Now that we got a different security clearance. Yeah, but he did help out. He was honest in his answers. I did print out a map how the elevators work in this game, because I've been told that that can be complex. So whenever I get lost, I think this is my floor. Wait.
They never seem to set those things properly.
Ah, they're the heating. This is a different floor. This is not my floor. Or my level. Or was this my room?
It's locked.
No, it's not. I can believe that, Coolio. She was, Holy shit, this is a long level. It loops back, right? Ah! So it goes all the way to Crew H. Absolutely. Great.
There, the doors to the elevator. There, the doors to the elevator.
Alright, how does this work? We are on level 3. We want to go to... Elevator B controls. Ah. Maybe we should use the D-pass.
It'll be used for accessing navigation computer systems.
Where are those? There's not a navigation system. I assumed it was in here, but I found my copy of Final Fantasy VII on the attic last Sunday. Didn't show it though. Wait, maybe we could find a different elevator because we've been using elevator.
It's locked.
Wait, there's nothing to do on this floor. Let's go to the left side on this stage or floor or level. Maybe there are more elevators somewhere around. that looks nice. A monorail. Is this the same scene but mirrored? Dare to ask? Who are you? Captain Clifford. I don't like you already.
Ranking officer of the Megami Hudson contingent.
Ah, the desk eaters.
Hello. You were at the funeral, weren't you? Yes, I was representing my company. What is your job? I'm responsible for the Megami Hudson presence here. What's it like to work here? Working for Megami Hudson is different to working for Kobayashi. You could never understand. How well did you know Danny? He was Kobayashi. We don't socialize. What is your background? I've worked for Megami Hudson all my life. That's all I'm prepared to say. What do you know about Danny's death? It was nothing to do with us. Did anything unusual happen before my son's death? Nothing unusual happened under my command. Kobayashi has its own problems. Can I see your laboratory? It's a restricted area. Only Megami Hudson employees can enter. I've got to be going now. Just leave us out of your troubles, Mr. McCormack. It's a restricted area. Only Megami Hudson employees can enter.
Good to know. This is where I started.
The company uses those for standard cargo transport.
I'll take the fire extinguisher. No questions asked. In case of a fire. Where did the guy go?
I
Bleep.
ain't messing around with the power controls for no good reason. Those packs must be regularly maintained to ensure the generator is always ready to function.
Hey, I can give him something.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I got work to do.
Do you have any close friends on Cerberus?
Strangely enough, no I fucking do not.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
I know I don't like them.
Why don't you like Megami Hudson?
I fought against those assholes in the corporation war. It's kind of hard to kiss and make up just cause they signed a piece of paper that says they're our friends now.
There were lots of sides in the war. Even Kobayashi changed allegiances, sometimes halfway through a battle. There was no real enemy.
It was them or us. Hell, you should realize that. You were in the thick of it, I hear. You got hurt, right?
Yeah, but I didn't hurt anybody else. And I don't blame anybody for what happened to me. The war's over.
Yeah, right. The war's over. They're our friends now. But they're still assholes.
What is your job?
I keep this hunk of rock where it is, instead of going down the plug hole. I'm the only one here who knows jack shit about engineering. Ergo, I gotta go fix every damn thing that goes wrong. The engines, life support, equipment maintenance. If it's broke, I fix it.
What's it like to work here?
It's shit. What's it like to go around asking dumbass questions?
What is your background?
I was combat branch in the war. I refused promotion so I wouldn't end up an asshole like the other officers. When the war ended, they recognized my talent for improvisation and made me a fucking repairman.
How well did you know Danny?
The boy had initiative. He used to fix anything that went wrong in his quarters himself. Ergo, I never had to speak to him.
What do you know about Danny's death?
If there'd been a problem on the Scout, I would have fixed it. But no one reported anything.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
The captain had me up on charges for insubordination.
I have to go now.
About time, too.
Alright, but I was still able to give him something. Let's give him the chest
I'm
expander.
not giving just anything away.
Ha! Alright, let's give him the fire extinguisher. Maybe he appreciates that.
I'm not giving just anything away.
Alright, last offer. Let's give him a note.
I'm not giving just anything away.
Alright. It shall remain in my inventory then. I do think I'm sidetracked right now. We need to figure out where to go. Let's go back to the other side. Hut's an asshole. Not letting me in. It is indeed some sort of space quest, but without the, well, different kind of humor. It's more vulgarity in here. We haven't visited this part of the ship yet. Yeah, the depth really works with the gradients and the stuff like that. Ooh, it's a bed. Does it look...
Spent too much time in hospital beds for one lifetime.
Oh, it's the infirmary.
Through there is where they take the medical samples to be analyzed.
Let's see if we can find someone. Ah, doctor. Hello, Dr. Chu.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Feeling sick?
No, I just wanted to ask you something.
Oh, right. Well, fire away.
Ooh.
What is your job?
I administer healthcare to people on board. I'm also a trained surgeon and paramedic. If there's an emergency, we can't afford to wait for a deep space freighter to get to a hospital. I have to do it on my own.
And if you get taken ill?
Then it's a case of physician, heal thyself.
What's it like to work here?
There's not much for me to do most of the time. People who do deep space research have to be certified medically fit before they can work out here.
How well did you know Danny?
I only ever saw him on his monthly checkup. He never had any other illnesses.
What is your background?
After 7 years in med school, I went straight into on-site company health maintenance.
What do you know about Danny's death?
I never saw the body, so I couldn't perform an autopsy.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
Ward had a minor operation to have a wisdom tooth out, but other than that, just the normal headaches and hangovers.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
Not a lot. They don't get ill very often, and their monthly checks are done by their own doctors.
And while there are only 20 people, they have like a doctor, a captain, everything.
Go now.
Call me if you need me.
I like the whole scene that they are creating with this story somehow. I do get it. Where does this lead? Let's check out all of the rooms. Ah, Dr. Roland.
He's a Kobayashi technician.
He's on our side. And what's this? Bernard.
One of the Kobayashi lab technicians.
Bernard, speak to me.
You're one of the technicians, aren't you?
I'm chief technician.
So you were Danny's boss?
Yes. I was devastated by what happened.
Trust no one.
How well did you know Danny?
He was a conscientious worker, enthusiastic, friendly, good team player.
Who did Danny work with most of the time?
He was with me and Roland researching the Orion effect.
Lop him the bay.
What's the Orion effect?
Where have you been the past decade? It's only the biggest astronomical event since the Denebula supernova. Don't you watch the news?
I've been preoccupied for a while. Could you recap for me?
Okay, let's see. Do you know the Horse's Head Nebula? Seen from Earth, it's in the constellation of Orion.
Yeah, Quadrant 5, isn't it? Should be near here.
It is here. Or at least it was, until Devil's Gate appeared.
The black hole? You're saying it sucked a whole nebula in? Well, why wasn't it detected long ago? Well, surely you'd have been able to see it from Earth. Jesus! Galileo could have seen it.
Roland in the background, you're like...
Time, yes, he could.
Wait, you mean it's recent? It was never on my star charts. I was in this quadrant 4 years ago. I knew nothing about it.
It appeared 12 years ago, just before the end of the Corporation War.
Black holes don't just appear out of nowhere.
This one did. And that's the Orion effect.
The Orion effect? Wait, so I was here 4 years ago. The black hole, they don't exist out of a blip. And yet they do. That's called the Orion effect. But I was here 4 years ago, and 12 years ago this one came around. And I'm like, why didn't you see it coming? And she's like, why didn't you see it coming?
What do you know about Danny's death?
He went out to the probe as part of his job. At the end of the day, it was down to me to ensure his safety. And I failed.
How do you think it happened?
Well, the controls of the Scout were rendered inoperable. The only thing that could do that would be an energy surge.
Do you have any records of energy readings from the black hole for that time?
I can look them up for you. Lord, there was a 3 megawatt flare emanating from the probe.
3 megawatts?
What could give off that much energy?
I don't know.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
He went out to the probe as part of his job. At the end of the day, it was down to me to ensure his safety. And I failed.
What is your background?
I had a nice safe posting in the home quadrant for a few years, but when my scumbag of a husband left me, I got posted out here. Can you believe that? Seems the company doesn't like broken homes.
I know what you mean. What happened to your husband?
He got so pissed at being demoted, he tried to defect to another company. And you know what happens to people who do that.
What is your job?
I'm in charge of technicians here.
In the lab.
The ashy ones, anyway. I coordinate research and liaise with the captain to get what we need for our work.
What's it like to work here?
Let's put it this way. If I'd known what I was letting myself in for when I took the promotion, I would have quite happily stayed at C7 pay for the rest of my career. No amount of money is worth the grief I get working here.
What's so bad about working here?
Where do I start? The secrecy, the politics, the corporate bullshit? Not to mention some of the assholes I have to work with.
Who gives you problems?
Well, the racism from that redneck ward I can just ignore. It's a shame that any witty retort you fire back goes straight over his thick head. No, the real shit comes from Roland.
How does Roland get to you?
Roland is standing next to me.
Devious, greedy, negligent? He'll get somebody killed one of these days. The equipment we work with, they're not toys. Some of them are dangerous if they're not used correctly.
He's standing right there.
What do you know about Magami Hudson?
The company specializes in geology. We don't have any resource sharing, so I can't tell you anymore.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime.
Look, Roland is standing right here.
Hello.
Hi.
Say, got any chocolate on you?
Right out.
Good to know he likes chocolate.
Used up my allowance for this week. Damn!
Holy shit.
How well did you know Danny?
I didn't have anything against him personally. I let people live their lives the way they want to, providing it doesn't affect me.
That's a weird answer.
What do you know about Danny's death?
Don't blame me! I had nothing to do with it.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
Everything that happens here is unusual. I can't think of any place I wouldn't rather be.
What is your job?
I'm primarily an electronics engineer, but I get roped into doing all sorts of mundane stuff. This isn't what I studied for. I wanted to be on the cutting edge, get fame and fortune, not be stuck in this rat-infested dump being treated like a production line.
I've really got to go now.
Yeah.
Don't forget, if you see any chocolate, it's mine.
I'll remember. We need to figure out where to go. Oh, no. I do think we had the main standard convo with every crew member on board by now. Let's see, it's a good moment to just save, you know? Remind me of that. Dad used to do that all the time. Save!
There, the elevator door.
Yeah, go in, you nitwit. Ooh, Moxie brought me another shooty. That's nice. After that, I'm planning on opening up the crate.
You're gonna open it here?
Yes? It's outside.
Yeah, look, it's cold and it's wet and it's dirty.
Yes. No. Riva says, Moxie!
Riva!
Moxie says, Riva! I'm just repeating it.
Ah, okay.
I'm stuck in the loop again. I'm looking for that navigational console. Well, I printed myself a map how to use the elevators. Aha. Transfer between elevator banks is possible on level 2 only. So let's go to level 2. Coolio says hello and goodbye, Moxie, bringer of beers. And Willie Pfeiffer says hi. Timothy says hi. Hector says hi. on this floor we should be able to find all of the other elevators like A2, B2, C2 and D2, but circuit box. I'm having a difficult time. Ah, there we go again. Where is that navigational console? Help me out. Please. You don't want me to open the secret envelope. Control panel. Generators. I didn't really thoroughly look through this room. Ah yeah, I did that. Those are the power packs. Cables. Let's mess with the cables.
Electrical cable insulated to carry high voltage current.
This is clearly not where we're supposed to be going. And somebody mentioned that this game kinda has the vibes of Beneath a Steel Sky, and I clearly feel that. And that one was terrific. 3 years after doing that live stream when we finished Beneath a Steel Sky, I even did the playthrough, put it on YouTube, because I really enjoyed playing that a lot. Captivating story. Nice sceneries and stuff. This one, thus far, is quite all the same. Going back to the elevator, I don't know. I have difficulties navigating through the elevators still. Because I do want to go to a different set of elevators. Maybe I have to do something with the ball here. But I can only... Ooh. Hey, Matthias Kukelbergs. Let's see. Let's go to... I think floor number 2. That should enable us. I want to go to the navigational console. And so I can use my new identification card. But I believe that level 2 connects all of these elevators with each other. But that might be something else though. Wait. Yes, D2. How do I get to a different elevator set? Yeah, we've been inside of these 2 rooms, but haven't continued further on to the right, so let's see what's there. Ah! Holy shit, we were removed 1 screen away from this set of elevators, god damn it. Don't forget to save every now and then. I don't mind.
They're the elevator doors.
Yes, I know what they look like, elevator doors. Yeah, now we cannot go to the first floor, which is what you can see right here as well. On elevator D, there is no first floor. Aha, I get it now. I just didn't realize that we just had to continue along the hallway of level 2. They kind of recycled a lot of it. So we haven't been here yet. Wait, am I on... I'm on floor 3 right now, right? Hey, TTQ, how are you? Ooh, the claw, the crane.
Those things are built to haul heavy equipment around.
The crane. I'm the chosen one. Ooh. That's just about one of my favorite scenes from Toy Story 1. Holy heck, that was hilarious. Floor 13. I hope not. Still looking for the navigator. There it is. Use.
Shame. It seems that access to the navigation computer is restricted.
Restricted? Well, it's a good thing we got something for that, right? Place the identification card.
Great. Gives me access to the navigation computer.
Good. Now we probably don't have to travel back within 30 minutes.
It's the navigation computer console. If I could just disable
I just did that.
System, I might be able to stick around long enough to find out some more about Danny's death.
Alright, now we have to go back.
Down there is the engine compartment.
You don't want to go there, clearly. Where's... Wait, did I enter through this side? Alright. Now we can go back and investigate some more. Alright, we're back on track. So floor 2 is the floor that connects all of them. I want to talk with that Roland guy some more. That's in here, right? Our Trident is a great night. Thanks for hanging out. No, not this room. The other one. The Chocolate Man. Holy shit, this game is racist? It's insane. And I'm not talking about the Chocolate Man. He's just a guy that likes chocolate, alright? Oh, look at Bernard petting her little scientific equipment. Alright, let's speak to Roland a little bit more.
What's it like to work here?
This place is hell. I'm working for Lucifer. Bernard is a real bitch. Total power freak. Every day she piles on more work. Whatever I do, it's not enough. The stress is making me ill. I had to have 5 days off sick last month. She'll be the death of me.
What is your background?
Before I was forced to get a job with the company, I lived with my mom.
What do you know about Magame Hudson?
They have no vices. They show no emotion. They just work. I can't understand them at all.
I've really got to go now.
Don't forget
chocolate, yeah.
Any chocolate, it's mine.
This game also kind of reminds me of the game Prisoner of Ice. The one where you are located in that submarine. Oh, no, I didn't want to go here. That one was one I figured out when doing one of these Pentium 3 streams or Pentium MMX streams where I was on the attic and just flipping some CDs, found one of Prisoner of Ice. A point-and-click adventure from Infogrames, which is insane because the wooden box on the front cover is Dutch, like it says geheim. While the game itself did never have a Dutch translation, as far as I know. I do believe there's like an UK version and a English American version of the game, and I'm not sure which one I played because whenever I get soaked inside of such a game, I didn't really notice specific. I think I played the US version probably. Oh, can I pet it? There was a puppy. There was a puppy right here. I must be losing my mind. They have dogs. Where do they let them shit? Well, to be fair, the floor doesn't look that clean. Fair. Hey, Armin. Oh, puppy! Praat.
I've nothing to say.
Waarom niet? Oh, eikel. That's all there is on this floor? A puppy? I'm on the 4th floor, right?
It's locked.
It's a woofer. Yes. Oh! Food dispenser.
Sort of a between-meal snacks.
Puppy. I was trying to click the pupper. Now he's gone, and I'm lonely.
It's a chair.
No, it was a dog. I'm 100% sure there was a dog, not a chair.
I'm not really thirsty.
Ach, je lult tot de hele avond. Tuurlijk heb je dorst.
I don't fancy any water.
Ooh, is this a kitchen?
I've become a lot more confident around these contraptions in recent years. This larder isn't very well stocked.
Kom terug. His name is Vergis.
Like Ward's mother.
Excellent. He looks like Ward's mother. Fuck you, Ward.
It's locked.
52 months. Insanity. Did I do a full route? There must be more on this floor, right?
I don't feel like talking.
To a dog, yes.
Those are Chandra's quarters. It's been set for automatic control. That's bound to contain circuit junctions. It's locked. Those are Ward's quarters.
Ward and Chandra?
There, I should be able to speak to the control center.
Neighbors. Hey, Jerry.
It's locked. That's bound to contain circuit junctions.
The dog is called Vergis. Who told me that?
It's locked.
Good night, Marty. I have the feeling I'm missing something.
This larder isn't very well stocked.
Let's go the other way around. I think that's closer to the elevator.
Those are Lowe's quarters.
So the crew sleeps on floor number 4. Assuming I'm on floor 4, right? Exactly.
understand it, the soil nutrients are automatically released from there.
I want to talk with the bartender. I mean, he's the guy who talks with everybody. He knows stuff.
I can see some tools. Most of them are useless to me right now. Looks like most of the horticultural tools are kept in there.
That's okay, Arnkel. I'll be trying to open up your beer in half an hour. Ah, yeah. The bar wasn't on this side. Oh man, navigation is tricky.
Those are the main source of power for the station engines. Those are the main source of power for the station engines.
Come here, Meyer.
Do you know any weapon that could give off a 3 megawatt reading?
Only thing I know of would be a concussion charge.
Are there any concussion charges on board?
I fucking hope not. Those are dangerous sons of bitches.
I fucking hope not.
I have to go now.
About time, too.
There was more dialogue right now because of the things that Bernard told us. Let's go back to the lab and see if we could prod her a little bit more, Bernard, and maybe ask Roland a question or two if that's available. I'm not sure, Harry Aaron. Somehow I get Desperados vibes from this. Which is also a game we should totally do a live stream of. Desperados 1. No, not you. You hate Desperados 1. Moxie is a big fan of Desperados 3. Yeah. I found the demo disc of Desperados 1 at Dad's place a few weeks ago. I wrote like with fine liner marker on it, like demo. No, I've never played Desperados 1 live, at least not that I remember. maybe a while ago, but like for really short. I really love the first stage with, well, not the tutorial level, but the one where you could duck down in the cornfield. Man, that was Desperados 1 was lovely. I remember buying it at a local supermarket for €2.50. Like the DVD case version of it, you know? I mean, €2.50.
Are there any concussion charges on board?
Yes.
Shouldn't ask questions like that around here. You'll get into hot water.
That means yes, there are concussion
Anytime.
things on board. Yeah.
Are there any concussion charges on board?
I shouldn't tell you, but maybe if you did something for me, I could point you in the right direction.
Chocolate. He needs chocolate.
What do you want me to do?
Well, Chandra makes pies real good, almost as good as my mom's. But he says I'll hog it all to myself. Maybe I will, but then I don't eat salads or bran cereal like the rest of them, so I think I should get more than the average share of pie.
Sounds, fair enough.
Right, and I know he's made a blueberry pie, and I want it. If you get it for me without anyone knowing, I'll tell you what you need to know.
I've really got to go now.
Don't forget, if you see any chocolate, it's mine.
Yeah, that guy is kind of something. He reminds me of the pesky informant in Perfect Dark. You shouldn't have come here, girl. Where is Intrinia? Why, did you hear somebody whisper? Did you hear the... Intrinia. Did I just pass the elevator? I'm not sure if this brings me to the... Oh, that brings me to the deck. I don't want to go to the deck. Holy shit, Coolio. If you play Perfect Dark, I'll play GoldenEye. I never really played GoldenEye that much. Everybody's like, yeah, GoldenEye 64. That's my jam. And I'm like, I was a Perfect Dark kid. Just happened... My neighbor, my best friend, happened to have a Nintendo 64 on a pretty late stage. I think we were like 12. It was 2001, 2002, 2003, and we played Perfect Dark inside out. Then, without any further notice, my best friend, fucking Judas, he sold the fucking Nintendo 64 without my knowledge. He exchanged it for a PlayStation 1 with 2 crates filled to the brim with illegal copies. Like, holy shit, dude. I would have given you money. I would have given you money for the Nintendo 64. And you're like, no, I just exchanged it. And I'm like, no, why the fuck did you do that? Later on, I bought one for $35 on the flea market. The Queen's Day flea market. $35. It's the purple translucent one, including the expansion memory brick thingy. And then I bought Perfect Dark over the internet second hand, and he even flattened the box for €16. He flattened the box. He split the shipping costs with me. He was from Limburg, the other side of the Netherlands. He split the shipping costs with me, flattened the box, and he even sent me the box with it. Without the cardboard, but like only the outer print of the Perfect Dark box. And I think I lost that, but I still have the cartridge though, and it still works like a charm. Probably even some save games still on there. Yes. Right, enough about Perfect Dark. Oh, the multiplayer was great on the Nintendo 64. Like the local multiplayer, of course. Where am I? I'm on B2, and I want to go where I was just a little while ago. and see if we can find that guy in the kitchen now, because pie. Somebody informed us about blueberry pie. I do own a Nintendo Switch. And I do have the capabilities of capturing from that, so this is a different elevator, right? Or is this the galley? This is the kitchen. Ah, there he is. Yes, Alejandra.
What is your best dish?
The pie.
Chicken korma is the best in the galaxy. Everyone says so.
Well, I've had some very good korma in my time. I kinda doubt a young man like you could compete.
Holy shit, I'm filled to the brim with assumptions.
I'll prepare a dish for you, and if it's not the best you've ever tasted, I'll give up my job as a chef and join the security branch.
You must be pretty sure that I'll like it.
You'll love it. I guarantee it.
Thank you for talking to me.
It's what I'm here for.
That's it? I never heard... Moxie, have you ever heard of the dish chicken korma? Met een K. Korma. Chicken korma. Moxie's like, no. She's the chef. Usually you're the chef. Tonight I was the chef. Haha. Sure, she says. Max, hoe doe ik dit? Max, hoe doe ik dat? Wat zei je? Oh, doe dat maar. I always forget to add flavor to dishes. I just fucking make it raw. Chicken korma is a type of curry. Oh wait, then I probably did eat that. You sometimes made that years ago when we ate the chicken, but not korma, but but that's probably more Indonesian than it is from the UK. Yes?
I don't know.
What we ate.
Burgo.
No, not tonight. Never mind. Moxie's missing half of the dialogue because she's doing stuff in the meantime. I'm just navigating. Navi. Finding elevator shaft D. Oh, nee, dat is niet daar. Yeah, I'm looking for the shaft. But I found the balls. I'm going the wrong way. I do like the animation. Do note this game is kind of on point. It's from 1995. If this was a 1992-3 game, this was really impressive. Somehow. Let's go back. Looking for that D shaft. Oh, damn it. That's not fun. By the way, if you enjoy old games like this, point-and-click adventures, or just games for MS-DOS or ScumVM or stuff like that, maybe games on real hardware, like an MS-DOS machine, a Pentium 3, or maybe an old Windows XP computer, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button on this YouTube live stream, because this is live right now. Ask me a question and I might avoid answering it, but you can always try. Here's the deck. I call it the deck. I'm not sure what it's called, where the captains control this thing and keep it from orbit. Or keep it in orbit from The black hole that started to exist 12 years ago? 4 years ago? 4 years ago. 12 years ago. I was here 4 years ago. Holy shit, do you think Brooks is still at the basketball court? She's like, pussy. I don't care for Brooks. She's the kind of lady that throws you on the floor and she fucks you and makes you... No, she did that. She really did that. And I was surprised by the boldness of that little piece of conversation. And not even talking about what Ward said. Ooh, where am I? Welcome to the storeroom. It's a laser welder. Can we please take that? Fuck yeah, everybody knows a laser welder is nice. Here's a stock list.
Someone's been checking the stock inventory recently.
Haha, suspicious. I'll take it as proof.
That allows me to contact the control center.
Oh, mousy. Red hole. Dee 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 dee. What's that? Is that a grenade? Oh, that's a lamp.
One of the excavation crew must have left this down here.
I love lamp. I once pooped a squirrel. It was still alive. Oh, Brick Fantana, you man. Yeah, we named it Chippy. Something like that. Somebody's really bad at keeping their tools around. Excavation site. Let's have a look.
Like there's been some excavation going on here.
Exactly. Let's go back. Let's see if we can pet the rat. Yeah. Oh, there he is again. Do something with the lamp. Maybe it likes a lot. Oh, wait. Is it doing this? Oh, nice. Oh, now it doesn't want to go in. I'm chasing the rat. Pick up rat.
It's still moving too quickly for me to grab.
Wait, why was the fire extinguisher was an option? Freeze the rat. Oh, sorry, Alex. Pick up the rat. Hey, AJ. Okay. Pick up the lamp again because we might be useful later. Okay. Let's go back. Sorry, Alex. Freeze. Are we gonna throw the rat inside of the dish? I enjoy that. I'm getting the hang of the navigation and where to go. Finally. It's a really interesting title, that's for sure. Well, we have the big box right here. If you just joined in, we have the big box right here. It even contains an envelope with spoilers. Did you know that? 4 more months and then you'll have a 5-year anniversary. Wow. Time flies when we're having fun, doesn't it, AJ? Wow. So many great games every Monday night. And tonight's an exception. It's Tuesday. Oh, hello Kaufman, let's speak. Oh, we already spoke.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
They're different from us, but live and let live is what I say.
Yes.
I'll talk to you later, if I may.
I'll be happy to help you in any way I can.
Anyway? Oh. You know, there's some horny brat waiting for a match of basketball at the top floor. Let's... You go to level 4. We don't share elevators though. This is the B elevator, right? I bet we're gonna put the... Let's try. If we can put the rat inside of that dish. That, no, the other way, the other way. The other way, right? I keep forgetting where the... Yeah, this way. It's not made by Sierra, it's made by Domark. Zag je de Pepe? Holy shit, that's the... Oh, you can smell. Smell it.
This guy obviously knows his job.
That's a compliment. Wait, before we do anything, let's save our game. Look how much we gathered in our inventory already. Jeetje. Alright, other option, let's taste.
With all that's happened recently, I've somehow lost my appetite.
Appetite? Put the rat in. Frozen rat. Alright, oh man, he's been outdoing himself. Talk to him.
Hey, Chandra, what is this?
Now he can probably steal that blueberry pie and give that to Roland, the asshole.
Chakoma, I left it out for you.
Have you seen what's in it?
I should have, I made it. It's only chicken.
I've never seen a furry chicken before.
Alt X of Alt Z.
That's a rat.
Is it? Yuck!
I don't know how that got in there. Cursed things, they infest this place. I must apologize.
Kijk, ik heb het wel.
Heavens, you didn't eat it.
Quite.
Ja. Moet je even googlen. Het is lastig. Als het helemaal niet belangrijk is, dan zou ik het niet doen. Ja, dat snap ik, Alright, so... Let's talk to him again, because I missed a little bit of the convo.
Thank you for talking to me.
It's what I'm here for.
He's probably annoyed by the fact that we've messed up his,
It's got that very distinct rodent odor. Kinda like Ward, really.
Holy shit, everything dog related, like or like nasty animal related. The rat, it smells like Ward. The dog looks like Ward's mum. I love it. I love it that he's my pinpoint of assholery. Where is that pie? Open up the cooker.
I reckon those new ultrasonic cookers do as good a job as the older models. Nothing beats good old-fashioned light.
There it is, in the larder, in the background. Pick up.
I suppose I might try a piece later.
Later.
Nothing beats that freshly baked smell.
Alright, I'll pick it up. So let's give this to Roland. Did you see him lift the pie from his knees? Which is total bullshit because it's not that heavy, but yay for you. Lifting it from the knees. Holy shit, how embarrassing would it be if you like stretch your back the wrong way while lifting a pie? Wasn't Roland?
It's locked. There's probably a lot of wiring in here.
Yeah, we got the manual right here, Jared Shrekkencast, and I got the big box right here with everything inside, even a demo of the game. So you could like that's the best marketing you could do. Like, have somebody buy a big box of your game, put in the full game on a CD, and put in an extra CD with a demo, so you could. You'd be like, dude, you want to borrow my real game, or you just want to try a little bit of it? And you're like, I'll try a bit of it. You could just hand out that demo. I like retail copies, including a demo. Interesting way of sharing ware. Yeah. Wait, this is not the right floor. I need to go to the 3rd level, and we are on the 4th level. Fuck off, Kaufman. Nay, I don't want to talk to Kaufman. He's such a lame asshole.
I'll talk to you later, if I may.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to help you in any way I can.
Thank you, Coolio. Thanks a lot. If you want to know the real full reason why yesterday wasn't working out for us, it was because of reasons, and I posted it on the Discord in the general, like last weekend, last Sunday, I don't know. Everything is a little bit of a loophole. Like, what year is it? This is the floor where they shipped me in, right? And don't forget to tell your friends about streams like these. If you're into MS-DOS games, Scum VM games, point-and-click adventures, platformers, 3D shooters, FPS games, even some modern remastered titles, maybe like Cosmos Cosmic Adventure HD, whenever that comes out, and you'll be the first to know it through this YouTube channel. Because up until today, nobody knows. Hey, Rachel. Thanks, Coolio.
Roland lives in there.
Yes, let's see if he's home. Really, thank you. Holy shit, why is he looking so fat?
It contains audio-visual entertainment systems.
He eats.
It's a table.
He's bored and he eats.
A writing desk. It's a table. I've really got to go now.
Don't forget, if you see any chocolate, it's mine.
Through there is the bathroom.
I want to see that.
Great! You got it! Come to daddy, my little
Why would you give him a pie and put it on the floor?
Oh, yeah. Talk to Raman. She was working with explosives.
Raman?
Tell you what type, though. You'll have to ask her.
Thanks.
Isn't that the person running around the lab? Well, this is interesting because if I click here...
Through there is the bathroom.
That's a good idea, the bathroom. I can use a quick toilet break myself. Therefore, you guys need to help me out. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Make it in time. I don't think I did. Let's see what the answer was to that quiz question. Because I've seen the right answer. What number is it? There's like 40 of them in here. Here we go. Nice. Alright. Continue on with the game. So we have to talk to Raman. Raman. Too bad you don't have a map in this. Like where you could just click and teleport there, you know? Let's find that Raman around the lab. I don't want to talk with La Paz. What are you doing, La Paz? You're wielding something awfully cool. Don't talk with Kaufman. He's such a loyal bastard. Don't trust anyone. So somebody is probably behind the murder of our son, Danny. Danny McCormick. Not Kenny, but Danny. Was it McCormick? It was McCormick, right? Interesting. That's not the lab. The next one is the lab. I'm trying to figure out the way around here. Yes. And I haven't been in this room yet. Ah! His name is Gates because he controls the door. Raman!
She's one of the Kobayashi scientists.
I think when the captain said that there are about 20 people in here, that he did not count the other people from the other company. Because they're all...
I see by your uniform that you're a technician.
Technician?
Yes, that's right.
What is your job?
I'm afraid I'm not supposed to talk about what I do here. The company is very strict on this point. I'm sure some of the others wouldn't be so conscientious, but I have respect for the regulations.
What's it like to work here?
My work is interesting, and my fiancé cooks my dinner every day. What more could a girl ask for?
Your fiancé is Chandra, right?
Yes.
Ah, the cook.
I don't know what I'd do without him.
You'd fix your own food for a start.
Because he cooks rats.
What's your background?
My father was a scientist, and as long as I can remember, I've been groomed to follow in his footsteps. He's a very clever man, and I doubt I could ever equal his ability.
How well did you know Danny?
He was a pleasant and helpful colleague. I liked him a lot.
Wait, Sierra is back with new games? Explain yourself. Do you know something that I don't know yet?
What do you know about Danny's death?
It was horrible. That's no way to die. Out there all alone.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
I wasn't aware of anything out of the ordinary. But then I'm not normally told about things not concerning me. You'd have to talk to one of the officers.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
I forget the name, Megami Hudson.
To us. It is just the way that companies are.
Do you do any experiments where you'd need concussion charges?
I can't possibly tell you something like that. Our work is confidential.
Your fiancé said you'd help me. I've done him a big favor.
If Jay said it was okay, very well. Yes, we have used concussion charges. We're not supposed to use them, so they're referred to as Gauge 3 wrenches on all stock inventories.
I have to leave now.
Maybe I will talk to you later.
I want to know more about that Gauge 3. By the way, we're streaming this to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Jou moet ik hebben. Speak up. La Paz?
Hello again.
Oh, hi.
Tell me more about the stuff.
The service was okay. We're not used to that sort of thing here.
It was fine.
Good.
Holy shit, that's a lot of questions. Let's just...
What is your job?
I'm in command. I run the show when the captain's not here, and when he is here, I do all the admin he can't be bothered with. Privilege of command.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon.
No?
It's best to leave it alone. Get on with your life.
Wait, she is... I'm not sure if I ask this.
Are there any concussion charges on board?
No, we don't need them here.
She said no very easily.
Can you give me the latest stock inventory?
Why do you want that?
I thought I'd see how much things had changed since I was working. Inventories are the biggest testament to lifestyles I know.
I had no idea you were so anally retentive, McCormack. Okay, you can have it.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Now I know what's currently held in the armory. That gives me some idea of what was in the armory a week before Danny died. Very interesting. It seems that a concussion mine was removed from the armory within a 4-hour period on the day before Danny died.
Trying to click her. Yeah.
Who has access to the armory?
Only the captain and ward.
Are there any animals on board?
Well, not counting Ward, there's the 2 dogs, Barry and Burgess. They've got the run of the place.
Who do they belong to?
I can't really remember. They've been here so long. Waterman feeds them, so I guess they're his.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
I saw a puppy. Still coughing. Not as much as we did 2 weeks ago. Holy shit, we were ill to the brim. We took it from Austria. Made us ill.
I can use this to call the elevator.
Oh, sure, look shit. He was in cabin E, crew E. I'll find him. Ooh. If I get the chance to visit wards, I shall. Fucking ward. Douchebag. Douchey Baggerson. E. I think it was E. Yeah, there he is. Roland. Speak with me.
You look quite ill.
Do you think so? To tell the truth, I've not been feeling myself today. I'd better see the doc.
I've really got to go now.
Don't forget, if you see any chocolate, it's mine.
Still working on the chocolate thing, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not sure if a thing like chocolate still exists on a place like this in space, Irene, with millions of miles away from the last planet that's been inhabited by us humans, somewhere in the 2060s, like 80 years into the future. Alright, 40 for us. We're not quite there yet. Mr. Musk is trying, but we're not there yet. Not a fan though. Space invaders took my chocolate bars. They took my bars. Having difficulty finding the exit spot every now and then. Colossal Cave 3D. Look this. Alright, I'll check it after the live stream before I go to bed. Ah, La Paz is following me around again. Hallo La Paz, hoe gaat het met jou? Don't get fucked on the floor. The escape pod. You never know with Brooks around. It's a good thing Brooks, she's probably still at the gym. Bouncing balls. Waiting for me to shoot hoops with her. Hell no, lady. Is this the... Ah, yeah. Maybe he's here now. Not sure if he made it in advance of us.
Cormac, I've just been called to Roland's room. It's another one of his terminal illnesses. If you're sick, you'll have to wait until I get back.
That's okay. I can survive.
Yeah. Now I got the place to myself. Let's Google something.
All the crew's medical information should be kept on this system.
Let's find out something about my son. They don't want me to find out.
Okay, let's check on everyone's medical records. See if I can shake loose some clues. Hey, Malachi Ward. Huh, no wonder he keeps that to himself. Well, it seems Ward is in the clear. He was under general anesthetic when the concussion charge was removed from the armory. That leaves Shannon. But wait a minute. Ward's ID card would have been with him. And the only person who could have used it while he was asleep is Dr. Chu.
Gesundheit.
Why would she want to kill my son? What have we here? La Paz is 8 weeks pregnant. Looks like she's been keeping it a secret from everyone.
That's the lady that walks in and out of the bridge. Before we continue with this game, I want to open up a new beer, but almost a month ago was my birthday, and some of you guys took the liberty of sending me all kinds of cool stuff. Cake, that card right there. Like 40 of you guys were included on that. That was so appreciated. I didn't know what to say at the time, but that was insane. Some of you guys even got me beer, and one of the persons that got me beer, his name is Ironkel, and I believe he's around playing D&D, and he's looking at the stream like this, because he sent me this. He sent me this. It's a crate of La Chouffe. It's Belgian beer. I love La Chouffe. La Chouffe is my go-to thing. But the thing is, this crate is real wood, and it comes with a tiny little crowbar, so that means we're gonna get messy, like Lionel Messi, you know, really messy. I'll adjust the camera for a little bit so you can see what's going on, because I need to open it up, right? Yeah, and I remember that Aquitics really played a big part into this. So I've had one of these crates before. So now I also already had this crowbar, but I've somehow kept that one around. The beer is long gone though, but I got a box like this. I'm not sure if that was La Chouffe years ago, and opening them up. That's the thing I remember, is like a journey. It's like a lot of fun to do. Because splinters, wood, nails, stuff like that everywhere. Look, this is danger. Am I already bleeding? No. I'm still in the green zone. But yeah, it really feels like, I don't know. When you open it up, like you deserve it more. And I'm doing it the careful way. I don't want wood to splinter through the whole area, of course. Look, this is good. You can easily lift that one. So that is the top layer. You don't have to dissect the whole thing. I mean, you can easily throw it on the ground, but I've seen that there's some wood in here. Oh, I'm already there. Oh, this is not for reuse. Though the wood is a little bit wet because... yes, I am bleeding. First... huh? Dipshit. First board that I opened made me bleed. The thing is with this, I kept it outside so it'd be on nice temperature, and I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna rain. Guess what? It's soaked. The wood on top is soaked. But I'm just trying to do it carefully. If I really want, you can put it back together somehow, someday, sometime. Alright, so what's in here? I didn't know this was gonna be in here. Coasters, and they are a little bit bent, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the moist, but I'll flatten them out. One of them, oh, by the way, this one didn't really got wet, just moisty. I'll put it right there. Yeah, the bleeding part is totally fine, but it comes with a glass. Oh, look at it. It's all moisty and such. I love La Chouffe. Just like Brugse Zot. Those are nice beers. Yes. Ah, nice. There's a little bit of rainwater in there. I emptied it. And it came with 4 flasks of La Chouffe. Yeah, that's really nice. I'll put in the separate boards that I got loose, because I'm not gonna dissect or destroy the complete thing. That would be not necessary at all. Oh, I said there are like 4 bottles. This is a La Chouffe Blonde. There are 2 of them in here. Those are my faves. But there's also La Chouffe Brown, which I also like. But yeah, it's really weird. People that drink beer like I do, they know the difference. Like, I like these. I prefer these more over like a Formula 1 race, like maybe 1 or 2. And these, I take these when Maxi and I go dancing. When we have a break, we do a little bit of ballroom dancing. I drink one of these in the break. So that's really, but that's my go-to. It's from Belgium. It's not from the Netherlands, but that's totally fine. Thank you, Arnkel, for this beer, and thanks also thanks to Aquitics for making the arrangements, and thanks again. I mean, it took me long enough to open these up, but I did want to do it during a live stream, and there's only one problem. The beer did not come with a beer opener, so no, it came with this. Hatsiki Day. I practiced that. I once was a mildly heavy smoker, so I know how to use a crowbar or like any other piece of leverage to open up because I used the lighter a lot for that back in the day. Right, the glass looks a little bit dirty with wood splinters and stuff like that, so let's see if I can like flush it out with a little bit of tap water. But then where do I leave that? Oh, back in the tap water glass. Just don't drink from that anymore. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Thank you, Ironcal and Aquitics and the whole gang, everybody that made this possible. I really enjoy La Chouffe. It's really a nice beer. Ironcal, whenever you're back in the Netherlands, even for a weekend, let me know. I want to share one of these with you. Not these, those will be long gone, but drink a beer, maybe play a game, maybe do a live stream, maybe you pick a game that Dominic likes as well. We do a game, the 4 of us, during a live stream. I don't know. We'll figure something out, but if you're in the Netherlands, dude, I want to enjoy a beer with you. On or off stream, I don't care. Just want to enjoy a beer with you. Yeah, it's 8%, but it's not like 10 like the other one is. The brown ones. But I really enjoy these. Alright, back to the game. Sorry for the short interruption. Let's speak to La Paz. Turns out she is preggers, and I remember from not from the game, but reading it from the manual at the start of this live stream. I'll quote unquote. Here we go. Where was it? It was in the intro. Bubbity bubbity bub. By enforcing a strict employee inbreeding policy, it ensures that no disloyalty can be engendered through poor partner selection. I want to find out if there was any poor partner selection. Because she's 8 weeks preggers. We need to talk, La Paz. We need to talk. If you're... Where is she? Usually during point-and-click adventures, the NPCs don't really stroll around that much, so you need to go looking for them, and that is a pain in the arse. She's not here. But then, the moment I leave this area, she walks in, right? Speak up about your pregnancy.
How well did you know Danny?
As well as I know any of the other technicians, I guess. I only dealt with him on administrative matters.
Hey, Intrustable.
What do you know about Danny's death?
He went out to the probe on a routine job. He had to retrieve a sensor. It should have been straightforward enough.
Did anything unusual happen before Danny's death?
Not that I was aware of. Sure, there were a few personality clashes, but that isn't
You're
so
the
unusual
Intrustable.
Why doesn't the captain like Mayor?
Mayor is ex-combat branch. He was a soldier for Kobayashi in the Corporation War. The captain lost someone close to him in the fighting, and I guess he just hates anyone who fights wars.
I don't know how I came up with the You're the Intrustable audio bite thingy.
What's it like to work here?
My husband is Jeff Lowe, officer, so I don't get too lonely. It's just a shame the company didn't think to install any married quarters on this rock. It's separate bedrooms only.
Because of the breeding program.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon. It's best to leave it alone. Get on with your life.
Why doesn't Mayor like the captain?
Mayor doesn't like anyone.
Wait, she is not gonna give me access to the possessions. Wait. Wait.
She's the executive officer. What is your background?
I always wanted to travel, so I signed up to be on transport crews. But it's difficult to get postings on the same ship for husband and wife, so I've settled here.
What do you know about Megami Hudson?
They keep themselves to themselves. Their people won't even talk to ours, let alone socialize. I know they've got a different corporate culture, but when we're all stuck in such a confined area, you think they'd loosen up a bit.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
We need that.
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon. It's best to leave it alone. Get on with your life.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Do I have to make a printout of the medical records?
Not a lot left for me to find out here. All the crew's medical information should be kept on this system.
We should somehow figure out a way to have her give me access to the Danny stuff, my son that got murdered. We can blackmail her. We know she's preggers. 8 weeks. That's 2 months.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon.
Maybe.
Leave it alone. Get on with your life.
Maybe we should have this conversation in front of her colleagues. Then she might, I don't know, be persuaded to listen to my demands.
She's the executive officer.
Don't leave, lady. Yeah, we're gonna have this discussion in the middle of the room. That's not gonna help her case.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon. It's best to leave it alone. Get on with your life.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
This will weld just about anything.
Let's go to Danny's room and see what we can find out. Because we haven't... I'm not sure if we've been there yet. I'm not sure at all.
These are the only mementos that I have of my only son. I reckon the sofa is more comfortable. It's locked. Not much storage space for one person.
I want access to this stuff. And I do think that the lady can help me.
There is the bathroom. A token attempt at decoration.
Attempt of decoration.
It's locked. It's locked. Those are Raman's quarters.
Armin, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed this game. Really, I'm
It's locked.
definitely gonna replay this sometime whenever I got the time to do a full playthrough on this.
Those are Dr. Chu's quarters. It's locked. Those are Kaufman's quarters.
Who gives a shit about Kaufman? If he turns out to be the murderer, they picked the pussy. It's like a huge ass whodunit trying to pry the answers from everybody. Fuck you, Kaufman. Ga het voor jezelf doen, Kaufman, met je ladderjas. I'm trying to blackmail somebody. It sounds bad, but the game isn't allowing me to do that. Let's see if the doctor is at Roland. We were there, right? Wait, his room was E, like A. We walked beyond it, past it. Let's go to room E. See if the doctor's there. Maybe the doctor will enlighten us a little bit more. Nee.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I have to go now.
Call me if you need me.
Hey Maxi, my cap fits the color of my sweater. And Trustable knows.
I've really got to go now.
Don't forget, if you see
Papa Schroomf,
chocolate, it's mine.
Ja ja, Papa Smurf. Schnoemf. Cheers, Untrustable. Ja, gaat hij weer. You're the Untrustable. I did it. It's the Maxi intruder. She is my personal space invader, yes. That's just a lovely quote from Snapparazzi. Also a DOS game, sponsored by Domino's and the New York Times? No, The Sun. The UK, The Sun. Crystal Caves, that game is easy.
It's for calling the elevator.
I'm a bit stuck because I know we need to get something from La Paz. And she will give it to me probably. So I can get to the personal belongings of Machan Danae. I was an official tester for Crystal Caves HD, if you didn't know that. Now you do. Aquidix, thanks for hanging out, man. And congrats on the results. I wouldn't know, Hetty Adam. Trying to talk to La Paz again.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon. It's best to leave it alone. Get on with your life.
She is being a
time.
No problem.
A royal, like, really generous asshole. Let's go back to the medical computer because we know about her pregnancy. We just figured that out before opening up the crate of beer.
Through there is where they take the medical samples to be analyzed.
Well, right now it's a good idea to just sit down, crack open a beer, and enjoy the rest of your evening, Untrustable. That's what we're doing.
I hope it's a long while before I need to lie on one of those. Not a lot left for me to find out here. All the crew's medical information should be kept on this system.
What are we missing? You're on call, aren't you?
I've spent too much time in hospital beds for one lifetime.
Thursday.
She's the executive officer.
Why am I not able to give her the info?
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon. It's best to leave it alone. Get on with your life.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon. It's best to leave it alone. Get on with your life.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Waar komt Kaufman nou weer vandaan? Nee, fuck off, Kaufman. Eet poep.
I'll be happy to help you in any way I can.
I don't care. I bet you're the murderer because you're so kind to me. Ik klik op haar. Ik kan niet mooier klikken dan dat ik deed. Talk. Kom op, Lepas. Geef me je geld.
Access to Danny's possessions.
That's not permitted. Look, Devlin, you're flying out soon. It's best to leave it alone. Get on with your life.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
You're flying out soon. I thought I fixed that. I thought I fixed the fact that I had to fly out soon. I've no clue, Benel, what you're asking, to be fair. I wish I knew. But I didn't see any Quake videos. Well, lately I've barely been on the YouTubes, to be fair. Instagram. Well, I told you before, I don't really check Instagram DMs because people keep sending me private messages, which is totally fine, but I cannot really keep up with stuff like that. I'm sorry. It was really a nice gesture, but I have no time to monitor all of that. This is not where I wanted to go. Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I thought I did. I'm on my way to the navigational computer, but I'm trying to think if that was on D3 or D4. I was on D4 just now. I need to go to D3. If you ever want to send me a DM, then your best bet is Discord, though I don't reply to everything because it's a lot. You guys are a lot. No, don't worry.
There. Clearing the memory bank should buy me the time I need to find out what's been happening.
But we did this, right? Oh!
Where are you? I was all set to slam dunk you into submission.
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Well, you're a bit early to be returned to the Kashiro. I'm just about to run the pre-flight checks.
Well, don't let me stop you. I was just having a look around.
Oh, Christ, will you look at this? The navcom's been erased.
Really? How awful. What does that mean exactly?
It means I can't fly you anywhere until we get a replacement. And the earliest that that'll be is when the next supply ship comes.
I only looked at the machine.
Looks like you're stuck here, McCormack.
But that's weird because now the lady I'm trying to bribe for being pregnant Probably maybe from Danny. I don't know. I cannot blackmail her because she says like, no, you're leaving anytime now. But if I visit her right now, she's fully aware of the fact that this happened. A bit of the same, Benel, bit of the same. It's rain, wet, sometimes even a little bit of wet snow. It's gonna get cold this week, so... Alright, let's see if we can find this. So if you miss like one thing in this game... Timothy, zwaar leven. Wat rusten. That's a good thing. It's about 19 degrees in here, probably. There she is. Now, blackmail the bitch. Please, blackmail the bitch.
Can you give me access to Danny's possessions?
I'm sorry, Devlin. It's against the rules. They have to be vetted by the company first.
I know about your baby.
Who told you that?
It doesn't matter. But if it was your child that was dead, wouldn't you want to have his possessions without some company asshole telling you what you could or couldn't have?
You don't pull your punches, do you? All right, here's the key to his bedside locker, but don't tell anyone, okay?
Thanks for your time.
No.
Thanks for your time. Absolutely, Kyle. We did it. Oh, look at her doing her makeup. She doesn't know what to do. She's been put in her place right there and then. Holy shit, that was that took us long enough. Take the elevator. Let's go to Danny's room. Oh, such a nice beard that you picked, Arnkel. I'll keep the crowbar. You never know when there's gonna be a Gordon Freeman situation around here. You never know. Wait. This is his room. B. Crew B. Now, we could...
Not much storage space for one person. It should fit into an old-fashioned deadbolt lock. Not much storage space for one person. At the moment, these are the only mementos I have of my only son.
But what's in it?
At the moment, these are the only mementos that I have of my only son. I found some letters lying at the bottom. There's some deep stuff in these. They look like a collection of love letters written to Danny, but every one is unsigned. No clue as to who was in love with my son.
Any more?
Every letter is addressed to Danny. I'll just unclip the bundle of letters. What's this? One of the letters has a photo in it.
What else is in there?
A photo of my son's lover, Steve Kaufman.
So now you know the truth.
Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what? That your son was homosexual? Gay? A faggot? Which particular way would you like to have been told?
I have a right to know.
You gave up all your rights when you drove him away. We told each other everything, and he told me that you didn't give a damn about him.
That's a lie. Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm the only person Danny had left. The only person who cared about him.
He was my son. I loved him.
But your pride won't let you believe that he was gay.
That's got nothing to do.
Nay!
Oh no?
Nay!
Why are you searching through his private things?
I'm trying to find out why he died.
Well, now you can add crime of passion to your list. Maybe it was a lover's tiff.
I'm not saying that.
Bullshit. You're as bad as the company's Families for the Future policy, blaming the nonconformists, the misfits, the deviants.
Did you have anything to do with Danny's death?
Ha! What do you think? Work it out for yourself.
Holy shit.
Hey, did you hate me that much? You could have told me. I wouldn't have been angry. I only wanted you to be happy.
Devlin, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We heard shouting.
Oh, shit. How many are hurt?
Oh, just about everyone.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're going through a rough time.
I think I'll turn in. I should get some sleep.
Good idea. I'll make sure no one disturbs you for a while.
Thanks.
Holy shit. This game with racism.
You better come with me.
What is it?
Look, it's better if we don't talk right now.
Look, I read the manual and they state that they're about...
Christ.
Returning to the scene of the crime, eh? Guilty as hell.
I was told to come here.
That's enough, Ward. I can't believe it's come to this, McCormack. Your son's death was an accident, but you couldn't accept that. You had to become some sort of vigilante and execute the person you thought was involved. You didn't even have any evidence.
I had nothing to do with this. Ask La Paz. I was in my room.
Leave me out of this, McCormack. You've used me enough. I won't be your alibi.
Yeah, she's mad because I bribed her.
Doubtest your guilt. But on Cerberus, we do things by the book. You will be detained until the next supply ship rendezvous, and then transferred to the nearest way station so that you could be tried by the company for murder.
And that's it? You're not even gonna check anyone else's alibi? Because if I didn't do it, you've got a murderer roaming free.
We've got our murderer, McCormack. Ward, take him to the observation pod. It's the safest place to keep him. La Paz, make sure the news of Kaufman's death doesn't spread. I want this kept quiet. There's enough unrest as it is without people knowing there's a killer on board.
You're making a big mistake, Shannon.
My mistake was letting a psychopath into my station.
Dude, what the fuck?
Okay, this is your home for the next few days until the supply ship arrives. Then, they're gonna take you away and fry your murdering ass, you son of a bitch.
I'm innocent and you know it.
You're a psycho, man, and you're going down. You got that ration pack I give you?
Yeah. Can't wait to taste it.
I'll check on you every couple hours, in case you want to piss or something.
How thoughtful.
Everything in here's been disabled, so don't think about causing trouble.
Asshole.
Holy shit, dudes. Thing is, I kept my complete inventory. Alright, so the thing is, we have the big box right here, right? We have the full big box. I showed you almost everything that's inside of it. There's one envelope that I don't want to open because it spoils the first 25% of the game. That will have no use to me because I have the feeling we already surpassed 25%, don't worry. But we have this manual, and I read the start of the manual, and I read it twice now, And I'll read the same sentence once more. Kobayashi... By enforcing a strict employee inbreeding policy, it ensures that no disloyalty can be engendered through poor partner selection. Like, people not being loyal don't get to breed, like have offspring. And turns out that my son was murdered at the start of the game, so I got shipped here just to be part of the funeral. I delayed my returning because somebody tipped me off that he's probably murdered. Now, turns out, he was having a love affair with somebody. And that somebody was fucking Kaufman. Steve fucking Kaufman. I hated Kaufman. Holy shit, this game is fun. It's like a really big whodunit. I like it.
It appears the external telescope can be aligned from here. It's the telescope tripod. It's the telescope tripod. I can see stars. It's the telescope tripod.
I'm aiming for the telescope. I want to pick it up and take it with me. You can dismantle it.
I'm sure I can put the barrel of the telescope to good use. Removing the lens leaves me with a metal tube.
Lens, bar, rations. Alright, nice.
I need something to turn the miniature screws. I'll never shift the grill while it's screwed to the wall. I think I've loosened the screws as much as I can. I think I've loosened the screws as much as I can. I think I've loosened the screws as much as I can. I've extended the airflow pipe out of the vent. It seems I'm locked in here until I can find a way to get the door open. I need something malleable that I can use to block the pipe.
What's in here?
I found something moist. It's supposed to be a biscuit. Surely I can't be expected to eat this
I sloth. Melumpum. I've been told.
Okay, let me see. I blocked the only pipe delivering air into this area. The station's central computer should realize that I've got no oxygen in here. So, in theory, the computer will override the security lock, which means the door should be opening about now. Well, one good thing about automated systems, you can confuse the fuck out of them.
And we made it out.
out for a walk, McCormack?
Just admiring the view.
You should be careful. Don't you know there's a killer on the loose?
How do you know about that?
Don't look so worried. I didn't kill Kaufman, if that's what you're thinking. And I know you didn't either.
How?
I was watching your room at the time he was killed. You didn't go anywhere.
Why were you watching me? Who are you?
Internal security. I'm undercover. I sent you that note.
You? So you're investigating Danny's death?
Strictly speaking, no. But I figured if you did some poking about, you'd rock the boat a little. And you nearly capsized it.
So what are you investigating?
I shouldn't really tell you.
I think I've done enough for you to be owed an explanation.
I guess you're right. Okay, 2 months ago, the number of incoming
2 viewers
between the Mogami Hudson staff here and their main base increased tenfold. They found something, and it's big news.
What could they have discovered?
I don't know yet. They do research on both the black hole and the mineral content of this asteroid.
Could Mogami Hudson have been involved in the murders?
I've got no idea. It's possible.
What are we gonna do about it?
We start looking for clues. I'll see what I can find out about Mogami Hudson's discovery, and you look into Kaufman's death. Nobody knows you're under arrest except Shannon, La Paz, and Ward, so make sure they don't see you. I'll meet you in the supply pod in 2 hours, and we'll compare notes. Good luck.
Yeah, right. There are the doors to the elevator. As I understand it, the soil nutrients are automatically released from there. There's nothing else useful in there that I can reach.
We already have cutters, so that's nice. Alright, those waterfalls made me want to go pee-pee really quickly. I'll be right back. really oversized pinky, but I see that somebody knew the answer. It was indeed a pod alien. Congratulations to that.
Looking at the plaque reminds me of my son.
This was where he was buried. I like the whole dome idea that you get here. Maybe we need to go to the other side. Yes. He's not gonna let me pass because I'm not from the Hudson Bay.
It's a restricted area. Only Megami Hudson employees can enter.
Megami Hudson. Transport port airlock. Let's go there. What the fuck is that?
They're giving off one disgusting stench. What in God's name are these?
Hi, Cormac. What did you find?
I'm not sure. What do you make of this?
Shit! It's organic. And it's alive.
Is it a Kobayashi experiment?
It's definitely not one of ours.
How about Megami Hudson?
Bioengineering isn't their scene. This looks like some kind of xenomorph activity.
They look like human shapes.
I don't like this.
Hey, Doc. Come and have a look at this.
They look like cocoons to me.
Yeah, but from what?
I think you better leave it alone.
We should get Bernard to have a look at this.
That's not a very good idea.
Why not? She's the best scientist on board.
Do you know something about these cocoons, Doctor?
As a matter of fact, I do. In 3 days, the cocoons will hatch, and perfect replicas of the Cerberus crew will emerge, and the real crew will be terminated.
What
the hell?
Oh, Christ. Whatever those things are, McCormack, she's one of them.
The arrogance of mankind is quite staggering.
Holy shit, this thing turned into the thing.
The ultimate stage of evolution? We were here millions of years before you. Now it's time to claim what is ours.
Not if I can help it.
Stay away from them!
Fuck you, lady.
Devlin, run! Ah!
Holy shit! Wow! I'm not running. I'm just walking away from it all in denial.
Maybe I can use something in here to deal with that creature.
Alright, you know what? Let's continue this game sometime soon because it's getting past midnight or close to midnight. I really want to see where this is going. And if there's any time left on the next time we're playing this, because I would love to continue this like right now, dive deep into it because this is the best cliffhanger ever. I would love to also check out if there's time left. Cruising for a corpse. That game looks insane. I'll show you a bit. Alright, cruise for a corpse. You ready? A little bit. Cruise for a corpse. The DOS version. Here we go. Let's see if it runs. I bet it will run because we ran it before. Look at this one. The artwork. This game is called Cruise for a Corpse. It's from 1991. I was 1 year old when this came out. So next time when we're playing the rest of the Orion Conspiracy, we'll be if there's any time left, we'll check this one out as well. So yeah, that's a good cliffhanger for sure. Holy shit. The artwork of this one. Have you heard of this one, Hector? This is about a cruise ship. It's exactly the same. There's a murder going on a cruise ship instead of a spaceship. This is like another whodunit or like Sherlock Holmes, and I just enjoy games like that. I really enjoy that. A few weeks ago I was playing Carmen Sandiego on the real hardware on the attic. That was interesting as well. The thing is with this game, you have like certain spots in time, and look at this effect, by the way. It's really easy but tough as well. I like how I look like J.K. Simmons, like Peter, go make pictures, and now I look like an overly detailed version of Graham, and you have to examine stuff, pick stuff up. Though there's no vocals, there's no voicing or acting, and there is a little bit of complexity in how to collect stuff, like examine piece of paper, leave some evidence, and then pick it up. Look, it's not always working. Then you click yourself and then look at the piece of paper, unfold, then you click on yourself, piece of paper, throw. No, this piece might be useful. Then you say piece of paper, read. So it's tedious, but it's fun. And believe me, you're going to enjoy this one, though this one is quite a bit shorter than the other game that we just played, the Orion Conspiracy. But to be fair, the Orion Conspiracy was something else. The Orion Conspiracy was a game that was innovative for its time, because it's a point-and-click adventure from 1995, but I believe it is like the first in the series of games like Simon the Sorcerer, Day of the Tentacle, Indiana Jones, that really uses potty mouths, like foul-mouthy cursing and stuff like that. I believe I even once... I remember that a friend of mine, his name is Anna, you might know him as PC Game, he borrowed this game from me to have it on display, the big box, because he doesn't own the big box of this game, to show, because this in gaming firsts, like you have that game from the Atari that was featured on the movie Ready Player One, which was technically the first game that featured an Easter egg. Later on, they figured out there are even older Easter eggs. But in gaming first, this was the first Western, like from Europe or the US, video game that contained so much potty mouths. So yeah, that's great. Honestly, I've been playing through quite a bit of it, and I recognize most of the screenshot areas right now, not all of them. State-of-the-art rendered movie sequences add to the game's atmosphere by creating stunning narrations between scenes. I really want to know who murdered Danny, though really lovely to find out that his partner was fucking Steve Kaufman. Eikel, lullenbijter. Letterlijk. Maar dat mag je gewoon zeggen. Want zo had ik hem anders ook genoemd. Als ik het niet wist. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed hanging out tonight. Thanks for being here on a Tuesday instead of a Monday for once. It's just sometimes life comes in between. And I have to say 2025 has not been the best year for us. And that's also the reason we're... not making it past midnight tonight, because well, if you want to know what's the gist of it, coming over to Discord, I did an announcement of the reason why we weren't able to do the live stream. Has something to do with a family matter where we had to be, and for right now we hope that we can continue on doing what we've been doing soon. Like picking up our lives where we left off a few weeks ago. So that would be great next week. Not sure what I'm playing next week though. But I bet it's going to be a lot of fun. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell to be the first one to know when we go live. And if you're not that kind of person, come over to the Discord. And I'll shoot you a message whenever it starts. Tomorrow, Monday, next week, 8 p.m. European time, Central European time. As for now, everybody have a great remainder of your evening. Have a nice week. And see you on the next live stream. Good night. That's not the credit roll. Try it again. That's better.